For my ultimate special occasion lunch, I've got some stunning, and I mean stunning, lobsters.
And I'll be cooking them very simply with chilli and garlic butter, serving them with Bloody Mary linguine. I'm going to start with the pasta sauce.
I love the indulgence in this dish. If I was doing this for the kids, I'd scrap the vodka and just do like a Virgin Mary. But it's a bit of a grown-up's dish. Now, pan nice and hot. Splash of olive oil. Onions in. Seasoning, touch of salt and pepper. Garlic. Be nice and generous with your garlic. It's not just your average tomato sauce, it's a royal, stunning tomato sauce. And you're in for a big treat. Season your onions and garlic with your Tabasco. That will give that really nice lift. A little pinch of celery salt. Spice that up with Worcester sauce. It instantly colours the tomatoes. Goes brilliantly well with the celery salt, Tabasco, and that nice caramelised garlic. A little light sprinkling of sugar. All the Worcester sauce has reduced down. We've got this nice, sweet, spicy, sticky, garlicky onion base. Glazed with a couple of spoons of vodka in. Lovely. Woo. Chopped tomatoes in. A little touch of water. Look at the colour of that sauce. Check the seasoning. That's delicious. Bring that up to the boil and cook it out 6 to 8 minutes. Reduce it down slowly. Turn down the gas and let that simmer.
With my sauce simmering, I can move on to a delicious breadcrumb topping to dress my linguine.
I'm going to fry off my breadcrumbs. Get them nice and crispy, but don't put too much oil in there. Otherwise, the bread will just absorb it. They become greasy. Beautifully season them, and they go really nice and golden brown. 30 seconds before they come out, flat leaf parsley. Roll that through your breadcrumbs. And that is going to finish the linguine on top. You can hear how crispy they are.
Before I cook the linguine, I'm going to make the chili butter that will flavour my lobster.
Get your chilli and slice it. I want to take advantage of all those seeds. Chilli in, touch of salt, a nice clove of garlic, and here's some parsley. Start breaking that down. But I'm looking for a lovely garlic chilli paste, exactly like that. Now, don't overdo it with the butter.
Herb butters are a great way to flavour fish and meat. They can be used as a stuffing in dishes like chicken Kiev, or added towards the end of a dish as a delicious glaze.
Lobsters, they're already cooked, so firmly place the lobster flat on your board. There's a little crisscross here, line there and a line going across. Put the point of the knife in and just push through the head. Turn the lobster around, cut through the lobster. Snap the legs off, snap the claws off. Just get the back of your knife, crack them. Spread that beautiful butter on. Go into the heads as well. And then the claws, take off bits of the shell and get little bits of butter in there. This can be done way in advance. For me, the longer that chili butter sits on top of that lobster, the better the flavour, especially when they hit the grill.
While my lobster firms up in the fridge, I can finish cooking my linguine.
Water brought up to the boil, seasoned nicely, and a little touch of olive oil. Now, linguine in first. That's going to take the longest, 8 to 10 minutes. In, and as the linguine starts softening at the bottom, just gently turn that around. Always wait till the linguine is nice and soft. That way you don't break those nice strands. Give that a good mix. Get your lid back on. And bring that to the boil rapidly.
After 8 to 10 minutes, my linguine should be perfect.
You want it al dente, slightly firm. Not too chewy. Absolutely spot on. Drain that into a colander. Shake a little bit of water from the pasta into my sauce. In she goes. Start twisting the linguine around. I want that Bloody Mary spicing up the linguine. Always hold up the centre of the pan first and place it onto the plate. Let go of that nice big lump.
By doing this, you'll get a mountainous pile of spaghetti with more body.
Then generously cover that with your crispy breadcrumbs. Absolutely beautiful.
Last but not least, I need to cook my chilled herb-buttered lobsters on a smoking hot griddle.
That butter's gotten really nice and firm, so the idea is slapping that down and grilling. The smell of that chili and garlic butter is extraordinary. Because the lobster's cooked, all you're doing is grilling that delicious, spicy chili butter. You just want that mark of the char quickly on the lobster. Turn that over. Smell is incredible. Now, get that on. You can understand why it is proper special occasion food, because that is mind-blowing.
Griddled lobster with chili and garlic butter, served with a boozy Bloody Mary linguine. A sensational special occasion lunch. On the menu is a succulent rare beef fillet with salsa verde, served with roasted truffle new potatoes. Dishes designed to make your special occasion one to remember. And to end our Ramsay get-together with a bang. I've enlisted willing sous chef Jack to help me make a sublime chocolate and pistachio semi-Fredo.
Now, I know you love chocolate, right?
Yes.
We'll break this up so it melts nice and evenly. Right, that goes over a bain-marie. You can't put the chocolate in direct contact with the gas.
Yeah.
OK, otherwise it will split. Crack 4 eggs in there for me, please, Von.
Of course.
Hold one like that, on the side, and then your fingers in and pull out.
OK.
Good. Nice. Now you're cracking eggs with one hand. Hey. Nice one. I need some mussels, OK? Start whisking, and I'll fold in a bit of sugar. Come on. Let's do 30 seconds each. Ready?
OK.
Come on, Jack. Give it some 13-year-old welly. Come on, some mussels. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, here we go. Your turn for sugar. Let's go. You see, the secret to whisking vigorously is changing hands every 10 seconds.
Yep.
Now I'm going to stir the chocolate.
I'll stir that for you.
No,
just showing off. No, just showing off.
Now, the secret behind this is getting it really nice and thick, and that's like a sabayon, OK? Your turn. Come on, change.
Again?
Yeah, of course. I'll stir the chocolate. Leave that to slightly cool down a touch. From there, cream in.
Why putting the cream in separately?
Because I'm going to get it nice and thick first. If you start whisking that, I'm going to get in the vanilla.
To maximise the flavour from a vanilla bean, cut the pod in half lengthways and scrape out those wonderfully aromatic seeds. For extra flavour, put the pod in as well, but remember to take it out once it's infused.
So we've got 3 components. The melted chocolate.
Yes.
Sugar.
Yes.
And the eggs, whipped up. And the cream with the vanilla.
Next, mix in your melted chocolate with the sugar and egg sabayon.
So you've got a nice, rich chocolate ganache. Smell how delicious that is. I'm now putting the cream, and so you just whisk that in. Now look at that. How gorgeous is that looking? And that, my son, is a chocolate semi-Fredo. Now, little taste.
Pistachio.
Pistachio, that's right. Sprinkle them in. Now, get your baking tray. You line that with cling film so it's easy to pull out once it sets. And then you just pour that in. That is a real treat. So you fold that over, OK?
Is this like ice cream in any way?
Yeah, as it sets, you slice it, it's like this nice chocolate ice block, delicious.
Then put your semi-Fredo into the freezer for around 3 hours to set.
Right, Jack, get that pan nice and hot. Recognise that?
Fillet of beef.
This is a Rolls-Royce cut of beef. So we've got to treat it with some respect, OK?
Yeah.
Mop up all that seasoning.
Yeah.
Into the pan and get that really nice and hot. Hello, Tills.
Guys.
I can change the check up on you.
Say that.
Kiss. Kiss. And... What's that, Holes?
Very nice. Time.
What's the name?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. A little bit of garlic and thyme in there.
Cooking with these aromatic herbs and garlic will add flavour to the beef.
Because it's a fillet of beef, there's hardly any fat on there, so you sear it quickly. Ends as well get seared. I'm going to now put some butter in there. Continue frying all those herbs. Now, baste that with the butter. See?
Dad, are we just having this, or are we going to have something with it?
Now we're going to serve some beautiful baked potatoes with truffle and a salsa verde. Into the oven, 8 to 10 minutes, that's all.
Next, my super special baked new potatoes. Wash and drain small new potatoes and tip into a baking tray. Drizzle with olive oil, then season with a touch of salt and freshly ground black pepper. Place into an oven preheated at 180 degrees Celsius and bake for 35 minutes until crisp on the outside and soft all the way through. Transfer to your serving dish and grate over fresh Parmesan cheese. Last but not least, shave gorgeous, earthy black truffle slithers onto the cheesy potatoes. Baked new potatoes with a lavish twist. Indulgent, but couldn't be simpler to make.
Right, salsa verde, anchovies. A little touch of anchovy oil in there, OK?
I love anchovies.
After that, we've got some capers. Garlic in with the anchovies and the capers, OK? A touch of salt. Why only a touch?
Because you've got the salt from the anchovies already.
That's right, well done, Holes. Dijon mustard. Sherry vinegar, give that a nice mix. And now, this is where it starts to go to a completely different level. Some fresh mint and some fresh parsley. I want half of it in there, pureed.
Yeah.
A touch of olive oil in there, The rest of the mint, a touch of salt, pepper. Excited?
Yep.
No taste? Holes?
I'd love some, please.
Mmm.
What's it taste like? That.
Need to try a tiny bit more.
Might need to try a tiny bit more.
Just to check.
Stop! You can't kiss any boys now.
Before the kids polish off all the salsa verde, I need a distraction, and I think my beef fillet will do the job nicely.
Look at this, baby. Hot holes. Up. Look at that. Seared, and look how juicy and tender that is. Take that out and let that sit on there. A little spoon, just while it sits and rests off your salsa verde. As the beef cools down, that salsa verde marinades. That goes to the table very carefully, please. Tills, take it over the baked potatoes, please. Right, semi-freddo. Now, look at that, nice.
Wow.
And then you just get your chocolate and you grate it over. Whoa. 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 She's gorgeous. How delicious is that? Let's go, bud. Do not drop that, please.
Okay, I'm going up to my bedroom now.
Jack.
This is my ultimate special occasion dinner. The tenderest rare beef fillet with punchy salsa verde, served with extravagant truffled new potatoes, and a sublime chocolate and pistachio semi-freddo.